What is up, everyone? Today I am going to review Todd the Pizza Planet truck. So let's get started. Let's get over to his appearance first. As you know, if you watch all of the Pixar movies, you may know he appeared in almost every Pixar movies, and he is seen a lot of times. Let's go over to his first appearance. I'm not going to go over all the Pixar movie appearances for him, otherwise he would be here all day. And here's his first appearance. It was in Toy Story. It was in the original Toy Story movie, and he was an Easter egg, and we see the real life version of the Pizza Planet truck at the Danico gas station, which also is another Easter egg. And as you can obviously know, Todd the Pizza Planet truck actually existed in the Cars franchise, whereas with the other franchises, the Pizza Planet truck is basically a real life version. And yeah. So now let's get on to his appearance for all the three Cars movies. In Cars 1, he appeared at the Los Angeles International Speedway, right next to Elvis RV, during Bob Cutlass and Daryl Cartwright's announcing before the King, Chick Hicks, and Lightning McQueen race. And that was his appearance in Cars 1. And for Cars 2, he had a little bit more appearances. In Cars 2, we first see him at Wheelwell Motel during the date of Lightning McQueen and Sally. And while they're having a date, Mater was the waiter, and Lightning and Sally had chose to have their usual. And then Mater, the waiter Mater, went to the Wheelwell Motel, and we see a TV up on top of the screen where Vic Vanley is there. Yes, that is Vic Vanley. And we see Todd the Pizza Planet truck there. So that was Todd's first appearance. And for his second appearance in Cars 2 was at the Radiator Springs Grand Prix. And he was at the end of the movie in that scene. And in that race is where we see all the World Grand Prix racers race at Radiator Springs, and Todd the Pizza Planet truck was there right next to Minnie and Van, who got lost in the first Cars movie. And then we see Todd the Pizza Planet truck again when Mater is using his spy rockets. And that is Todd's final appearance in Cars 2. And then in Cars 3, it was an interesting appearance for the Pizza Planet truck in Cars 3. In Cars 3, he appeared at the Thunder Hollow Demolition Derby, and he had 3 appearances. The first appearance of him in Cars 3 was when he drove and passed by on screen, when the announcer is about to bring in this fritter for the Thunder Hollow race. And then after that, we see Todd the Pizza Planet truck again. Meanwhile for Superfly, he went flying in the air after hitting a tire. And when we see him in the air, we see Todd the Pizza Planet truck there. That was his second appearance. And then his final appearance is right where Superfly went flying and then crashes on top of the Pizza Planet truck. And Superfly did a lot of flips and crashes on top of APB on the catch vents. And that was when we see the Pizza Planet rocket flying off of Todd. Like, it just went flying, and it went over the catch fence, and the green pity grabbed it. He got it, and that was Todd's final appearance. So that's pretty much it. He could return in Cars on the Road soon. It could definitely be possible. He could be like a cameo character in there again. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the appearances of the movies. Now let's get on to the diecast line. He has a little bit. His first release was in 2009 in the Race-O-Rama series. And after that, he took a break for a while and then was re-released again his first re-release in 2014 in the RSN series, and then took a break for a while again, and then that was pretty much it for the Cars 1 Todd. And in 2017 is the Todd's final release as of now, and that is the Cars 3 version of Todd. And he was a Walmart exclusive diecast, and he was a little bit different. Like for the Cars 3 version, he's more cleaner, and it looked like he got a car wash after Thunder Hollow. And for the Cars 3 version, he was all completely brand new looking and clean, whereas the Cars 1 version, he's a lot more rusty and dirtier. And that was Todd's final release. So yeah, he's a little hard to find, but right now this is his final release as of now for 2017. So maybe he could be re-released soon. It could be possible if he gets it re-released this year. Maybe, but right now we don't know. So yeah. Now let's get on to the review of this amazing diecast. As you can see, because this is a Disney Pixar Cars version, he's now a Disney Pixar Cars character, and you could tell for the eyes and the mouth. And he has an amazing looking smile with his eyes right here, and he's obviously mainly yellow because he has the Pizza Planet truck always yellow on every Pixar movie. Although Todd the Pizza Planet truck actually it didn't appear in the first Incredibles movie for some reason. So I'm not sure why would they not put the pizza truck in the Incredibles 1 movie. Although the truck was in the Incredibles 2 film and all the other Pixar movies, but Incredibles 1 is not shown up for some reason. I don't know why, but I find that so off. But anyways, as you can see, Todd the Pizza Planet truck does have a mount plate, although it does match the color well, whereas with Minnie and some other cars, it doesn't match well. But for Todd, it actually matches pretty good, and yeah, his mount plate is pretty decent. And there's his bumper right there. He has really tiny headlights, and there's his taillights, although mine's just very chipped, and yeah. Because this is a really old one I had back in the day. This is the one I first got in 2009. Yes, this is the 2009 Todd. Because look at the base. Not doing that much, because this is the 2009 version. And this is one of the cars I first have. This is one of my first cars I ever have as a child back in the day. And as you can see, Todd the Pizza Planet truck does have black rims with black tires. And he has the Pizza Planet logo. And it says delivery. I'm not sure what that other one says. And if you know about what that reads, let me know in the comments below. Because it's very hard to tell because the dirt and the mud and the fact that there's a chip on this side. And as you can see, Todd the Pizza Planet truck does have dirt on him on the Cars 1 version. And it makes him look dirty and muddy looking, like if he had been in the Thunder Hollow. Although it would make much more sense if for the Cars 3 one to have dirt and mud on it, because in Cars 3 he was at the Demolition Derby in Thunder Hollow, so of course he would look dirty and muddy looking. But they made him look clean for some reason. I'm assuming he probably got a car wash, maybe. Probably a car wash after the Thunder Hollow race in the movie. Maybe, could be possible if it's that, but I'm not sure. As you can see, Todd the Pizza Planet truck does have his rocket, and it reads Pizza Planet right here written in red. And the rocket itself, the oval part, is white with dirt and rust on there a little bit. And then these parts right here are red. He has a lot of windows, and there's this window bar on both sides of that window. Like, he has a lot of windows. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has like 10 windows. It's crazy. He has like so many windows. And yeah. And here's the back, and there's this part for the license plate and the space for it, but he doesn't have a license plate. Although if you have the mini racer version of the Pizza truck, he does have a license plate. And it says yo, it's like yo, what's up, but it would read Toyota actually, but the part of the Toyota logo is faded away. And there's this white part that is literally rusty looking and dirty, and I'm not sure if this is where he keeps his pizzas in there. And if that's gone, it looks like he has a pickup truck, but with that, I'm not sure if this is where he keeps his pizzas inside, but who knows. And as you can see, he does have a dent there. And yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the review of the Pizza Planet truck named Todd. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. So anyways guys, that's all for today's video. So everyone, bye now.